Yay. Staring at the camera that you look like that. It is Wednesday, June the 15th. It's already like midnight. It's like 10 minutes to midnight, but I was working on something that I wanted to get done before I get really busy for TCAF and probably crash after TCAF. This is the most awkward pause part ever, but I was just listening to Tovlo's song No One Dies From Love, where the video is her like falling in love with her robot and her robot falling in love with her, and it actually reminded me of something. My Sexy Chester 5000 comic that I bought a while back. So this is like an X-rated comic by Jess Fink, and I think I bought this at TCAF when I met her. Yeah, I met her at TCAF and I bought this book from her, I'm pretty sure. But look how it's like a nice hardcover, and it just reminded me of it because yeah, she just falls in love with her robot. And this book, if you don't know, it's a comic, so it's extremely like graphic, just like time for sexy times. Let me show you the interior without any sex. But yeah, so that's what it looks like, and it just reminded me of it. Anyway, that's what it reminded me of. I thought I'd share that. Just kind of pull out this book as well. It's a nice book. I think she continued with this series for a bit, and then this was a while back. It's like 20... What is this? Oh, it doesn't even... I think she kickstarted this, so it doesn't have the year. Why can't I find the year? Anyway, yeah, I can't find the year, but it reminded me of this book. Yeah, so anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about something I just worked on. Alright, sorry for the dark room. I've been vlogging a lot at night just because that's the time when I kind of feel like pulling out the camera, when I finished all of my work, and after work is only when I can vlog really. And on the studio days that I am here, I'm pretty busy doing stuff in the morning. So anyway, hopefully that'll end soon and I'll actually have time in the morning where I'm filming and you don't have to deal with this dark and dank room. Anyway, yeah, so I was working on some sticker sheet because I really wanted to get back into doing sticker sheets. As you know, I stopped using the Cricut because it's just gotten so frustrating and just not worth the time and effort to make sticker sheets. And that's why I stopped the sticker sheet club, because it was just too much. And because of that, I kind of lost a bunch of patrons and members, just because, you know, the sticker sheets are great and the hand-cut stickers just don't really do it, and I don't have enough income to do the sticker sheet. So but I kind of want to get back into it, so I decided just to try it out, maybe I will get more members on the club so I can actually do sticker sheets again. But anyway, I wanted to get back into sticker sheets is the bottom line, and I want to talk to you about the sticker sheet that I just made. I think you've probably watched the Speedpaint, which I will put in the beginning of this, but this is the sketch that I did. I did it pretty quickly because I already had a good idea of what I wanted. I wanted to do a counterpart to the print. So it's the mushroom lady with her mushroom spores and the caterpillar and one like other mushroom right here. So I did that in pencil, and then I went over with my Pilot, my favorite pen in the world, the Stabilo .88, this one. I use this a lot. I think the majority of my sticker sheets I used this pen, and then I inked it. So these are the inks, and then you saw me edit it on Photoshop. So I sent it off to Jukebox because Jukebox, since they're they're in Vancouver, so they're in Canada, it's not as expensive for me to purchase through them if I only want like a small quantity. So I ordered 50 of the sticker sheets, which should be enough for my members that I have. And I didn't order through Sticker App because for Sticker App I need to order more quantities to just make it worth it, because it is outside of Canada, so they charge in USD, which is more expensive. But anyway, so I sent off the designs, and I couldn't decide at first what background to use. I went with a colored background. So the first I decided to use, I tried the, you can't really see it because it's dark here, it's like a green, teal, bluey kind of background. But then I asked my boyfriend how it looked like, and he said maybe the green clashes too much with the greens in the illustration. So I kind of agreed with him, and so I decided to go with this pale pink instead, and I think it works out a lot better. It's obviously going to be different once they send me the print or the sticker sheet itself, but yeah, that's what it looks like, and I'm really happy with it. The only thing I think, the only issue is I didn't go with their standard matte because I found that the standard matte was just too thick, so I went with an Eco Natural, which I'm hoping is closer to a more kind of paper like feel. So that's what I went with. Remember, I got those samples a while back from Jukebox, so I went through the samples and I found one that I really liked. I really wanted to use their natural uncoated, but it wasn't an option for the sticker sheets. That's why I think I picked the closest one to this. It's still like nice and smooth. It's not exactly paper, but it's uncoated, so it's not like weatherproof. So I went with the Eco Natural, which I think is closer to this. And this one is the standard matte. And they also have like a gloss one, but you know me, I don't like gloss. They didn't have a soft matte option, which is this one, so it's not shiny. I just don't like it when it shines too much, and it like the glare kind of takes away from the drawing. So the standard matte is the most popular one, but I find that it was just too much. So we'll see what the Eco Natural looks like. I'm assuming it's closer to this one. You can't really tell because it's on video, but I like that feel. So I went with the Eco Natural. We'll see what that looks like. It should come, the projected arrival is the 27th of June, so after TCAF, which is fine. But yeah, I ordered the stickers. And I printed these on sticker paper just to see what the sizing looks like, and they're not cut obviously, but I'm just gonna stick this onto my agenda. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think my favorite drawing is this one. Although this one that I drew first I really like too. She's just holding another spore. I don't know. This one's kind of strange because he has like hands, but she doesn't, but it's okay. Yeah, and I used the colors for the spring sticker sheet. And this is the same size as my sticker book. Yeah, so I made sure it was the same size as my sticker book, which is a 4x6, because if I continue making sticker sheets, I might do a volume 2 of the sticker book, depending on, you know, if I sell out of these. This is my copy that I've been using for a while, so you can see, like, I've been putting stickers on orders, like the sticker book pre-orders, and I still have tons to go, so it's coming in handy. I'm really happy about it. I want to see how it does at TCAF, but it's on the store right now if you're interested in getting it. But yeah, I'll probably close my store on the weekend of TCAF just because I have a bunch of originals on my online shop, and I don't want someone to purchase an original at TCAF and then somebody purchase it on Store Envy at the same time, which is not gonna happen. But just in case, I'm gonna just pause my shop over the weekend of the convention, just in case. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling about the sticker sheets, and I'm actually gonna head to bed. I don't have work tomorrow, but I will be busy moving stuff around for TCAF. Yeah, I'm very happy about this.
Rowena?
Joy-san. I think she's my table partner.
I see. Yes, I see you. Okay, great. How many people?
Just one. Just me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, that has your badge in it, your...
Oh, nice.
Oh, your goodies.
So for third floor, it's 10 p.m., right?
Yes.
10 p.m. Okay.
Then you come through here and you can take the elevator to go up to the third floor, or you can take the stairs.
Okay, and it's until midnight or 11:30?
11.
Or 11.
I think it's 11. I'm quite sure it's 11, but let me double
So we have an hour.
That's okay.
Okay.
You can do this. You can do this.
Sorry, 11:30. You're
Okay,
right.
awesome.
Yes,
An hour and a half.
Thank you
Okay, that's
for
it. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Is that all?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Alright, I gotta fix my backpack. I bought some candy to make some gift bags, but I'll do that later. So move aside. Okay, I gotta take out my clothes and toiletries in this backpack because I'll be using this backpack. So we basically went to sign up, like register, and then, sorry, it's dark. And then set up for second and third floor people is at 10 o'clock, so we got some time. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's 9:10, so I got an hour. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'll bring my badge just in case they're like, "Who are you?"
Yes.
Hey, I'm an exhibitor.
I'm just the person.
Okay, I got that. I got this, and I got my backpack.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay, I gotta wait.
Oh my god. Joy, the elevator.
Yeah, come in.
We could. You hopping in, going up?
We're good. We're gonna wait for the next one for us.
Okay.
I'm gonna come in.
We're going two, right? We're on two.
Setting up on the corner. Whee! Look at that. Oh, tables. Okay. So I believe on the right here. Right here.
I like. What's that?
think I'm set up. There's really not much space back there, but I'll try my best. Man. So this is the space behind the table. It's pretty tight. I put my suitcase right here, but there's enough standing room, just pretty tight. They gave us a garbage bag, so I'll leave that there. Okay. Just like covers up most of it, I think. Stuff is hidden. Okay, now time to crawl out.
Oh, do you want these questions?
No. Do the pose. Okay, let's go home.
Let's go.
Yeah, not much you can see
I remember
here.
that year too.
Which one?
The one with the girl like reading.
Ah, yeah. All the different posters.
And that one, the year with the little outfit.
It's green.
Are you sure?
Thank
'Cause
you.
can just go up and down.
Okay, I think I'm all set. These lights are so weak. Delicious. This different style.
It's a different style, but yeah, actually, what's the name of the person?
Irma Knivla.
Okay, so it is the same person. I guess they just have that ability. Okay.
Is she Swedish?
She was in the international section.
It's day 2. I'm whispering because there's people, but I restocked my sticker books, made a new sheet, and yeah, day 2. I got some snacks at the back here. That's my snacks and coffee. Yep, I do. I have a minimum $3 for credit. Yeah.
To bring cash.
I'll give you a loony back, or toonie back. There you go. Thank you so much.
Once I go outside, I have some
I'm gonna try that. Oh yeah, that's a potato. It is so nice. It's only been a few days and look at this guy. He's gonna perk right back up in a couple hours, I'll tell ya. I'll show him to you afterwards. Oh, oops, that one spill. Yes, that's right. The printer is still going. I'm actually still listed as a vendor on online TCAF, so the online store for TCAF is open, so people could buy Too Much on Your Plate. I listed Too Much on Your Plate, my sticker book, the Cryptid Camp Zine, and at the end, so it's possible that I still need to make more Too Much on Your Plate comic books, but I also need to make more anyway for my members. I need to package those today, but I have a deadline that's it's pretty much, the deadline is actually today. I was contacted again by Chickadee. So Chickadee is a kids comic magazine, kids magazine. Let me show you what it is first. I talked about them in a vlog like a while back when I did some comic work for them, but let me show you the magazine. It's really cute. I really need to organize this bookshelf. I guess this will have to do, but this is Chickadee. They sent me a copy of the, I guess the not episode, the issue that my comic was printed on. So this was back in 2021. Yeah, 2021. Does it say here? Yeah, this is the March 2021 issue. So I did a 4-page comic for them back then, and yeah, they contacted me to do another one with a previous pitch, because I pitched them like 3 or 4 ideas, and for the March issue they picked the first one, and then for this one that I'm doing, they picked an old pitch that they liked. So yeah, they just changed a few things, like they made the character a boy instead of a girl. So yeah, let me show you the one from this one. Alright, let's do it over here away from the printer. But this one I did, it's called Pillow Fort Adventure. So yeah, and it's a 4-pager comic. And I really like how this comic turned out. The only thing is I messed up the pagination. I thought the comic was gonna open here, and then so the first page and then the second page would be the spread. So I wanted the Pillow Fort to be a spread, but I misread the instructions, so it's my fault. But it still works out. It still like cuts really well. So it's basically a bunch of kids just playing around. They collect all the pillows in the house and they make this huge pillow fort, and then they're in their imagination. It's like a humongous castle of pillows that they're doing adventures on. So they're jumping on it, and like their cliffs are so squishy, and then like a dragon comes in, but it's not a dragon, it's just their cat taking the pillow. So taking the pillow back from the beginning of here. So yeah, so I did all this in ink, in marker and watercolor. I might go digitally this time, but yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the thumbnails to submit. It's only 4 pages, so I think I can get it done today. I have a dentist appointment at 1:30, so pretty busy day. But yeah, that's the big plan for today. And then the next due date is Thursday, so I want to pack up all the member stuff, and I want to do a haul at some point of the TCAF stuff in this vlog, and also talk about TCAF. But yeah, I'm gonna get those pages done because those are the main thing to get out. changed my outfit for the dentist. We're gonna head out soon, so I'm on the last panel of the last page. Okay, I'm back from the dentist. It's ultra hot in here. Oh, let me show. I had my chickadee pages open, but I don't think you saw anything, so I thought I'd do my TCAF haul finally before I start editing the vlog. Dentist update. Doing pretty well, no cavities. I got the talk about the wisdom teeth again, which I've decided not to pull out of my mouth, so they're there. They're okay for now. I'm just watching them, and I have some like gum recession up here just because I like brushed this part of my like jaw, like my teeth really hard, so I need to ease up on that because I have a little bit of gum recession. So the dentist is like, just chill out on that spot and don't brush too hard. Don't brush too hard. Your gums don't really come back. So anyway, I have a nice big glass here of iced coffee because it's hot. Thought I'd grab my coaster. Okay. Oop. That's good. Okay, so let's do my TCAF haul. So whenever I do conventions, I try to walk around the venue at least a little bit by myself. I don't want to go too crazy on my budget. So what I do is usually at the last day of the convention, towards the end of the convention, towards the end of the day, I'll walk around and I will use my float as my budget. So usually I have a $100 float, so I spend $100 when I walk around the con. So this is what I got. Some of the stuff is like I got as gifts, so just so you know that. But I thought I'd show you my exhibitor badge. I think I showed it when I was taking some footage throughout the weekend. I don't even remember what I really filmed, but hopefully like the Vancouver vlog, I can edit together something that makes sense. But here is the badge. So it's double-sided. My name kind of got rubbed off at the back here, but this is art by Jen Woodall. Yeah, so she's actually a local artist, and I saw her walking around, but I was too shy to say hi. But yeah, this is Jen Woodall's art. She also did the cover for the TCAF brochure or guide. Yeah, festival guide that they hand out during the weekend, and they have it in posters everywhere. There's actually two artists that did it. It was Jen Woodall and also Fred. I can't remember his name, but I follow his artwork. Let me just double check his name right here. Poster. Yeah, so the poster is by Freddie Carrasco. Yeah, so they did two artists. My friend and I were thinking why there were two. Maybe there's actually, yeah, there's more than one when they do the TCAF posters and they feature both equally. But yeah, Jen Woodall is the artist for this one, and Freddie Carrasco is the artist for this one. I really like both, and it's cool that they're both local. Yeah, he's actually, I believe he is also from Canada, or he's like Toronto guy. But anyway, that's the guide. So I had this in my bag for the exhibitor. So in the bag, I think I showed a clip of it. They gave you a festival guide, they gave you your badge, they gave you a COVID test kit, a garbage bag for your table, and an extra lanyard which I gave to my friend, and I think that was it. So unless I forget. Alright, so let's start with the haul. I'm going to start with my smaller stuff and gift stuff. I had to dig it out of my suitcase. Okay, so the first gift that I remember getting is from Julian. So Julian, I don't think he watches these vlogs, but he contacted me on Instagram like a week before the TCAF started, and he was like, hey, can you doodle on my sketchbook? And I was like, yeah, for sure, I can doodle on your sketchbook. So on the first day of TCAF on the morning, he dropped by my table with his partner, and they bought a few things, and he gave me a sketchbook to sketch on, and he had 3 different sketchbooks. A lot of them were full. I chose the one that was empty because it has a nice tooth on it. I forgot to take a picture of the commission that I did him, or the sketch that I did for him, because I was so busy on the second day that I totally forgot, because I did it on the morning. Plus I didn't have like my regular art supplies, so I just used the color pencils that I had in my luggage, which were like Crayola color pencils. But I did a sketch of him of Guts from Berserk, the manga, and he along with buying things for my table, Julian also gave me a copy of this Berserk illustrations file. Oh man, this is a huge tome. He gave this to me because of the buttons that I have, where it had a little Berserk sticker along with like other manga. But yeah, this is huge. It's actually it's actually the French edition, which I don't mind because it's like illustrations. So these are all illustrations from the Berserk manga, and I think it's a really cool thing to have. My brother really likes Berserk too, so I might show this to him, but it's so cool. So I got that, and then I used this reference. I think I have a clip of me drawing, but I did take a clip of the illustration itself. So I used this Guts as a reference. But yeah, I got that from Julian. Really, really nice of him to do that. And he also paid me for the sketch that I did, which was awesome. So thank you for that, Julian. If you're watching this, I doubt you're watching the vlogs, but yeah, okay. So small things first. So when I was walking around, I started with the 3rd floor. I got this little zine called The Monster of the Past and How to Tame It. Wait, The Monster of the Past and How to Tame It by Demi, Naito. It's a really cool zine. It's not even stapled, which is so it's a folded zine actually, so every page is folded, so no staples are required, and it looks really nice. I really like the inking, so now it's the only time that matters. Yeah, so this is by Demi, Naito. I'm gonna link everybody down below if I can find them. Some of them I don't, like little gifts, I might not know who the artist is, and so if you do know them, please let me know or leave it in the comment section. But yes, The Monster of the Past and How to Tame It, which is a wonderful zine. I did stay with a lot of zines and books like I usually do, prints and stuff like that, not really in stickers because I have so many stickers already. And then the next table that I remember going to was a table from the artist who does these Eggman, like this Eggman character. So this is the bag that she gave me with all the merch that I got from her. I got a bunch of things from her. So this is her character. He's called Eggman. So he's an egg with like some headphones. And so she has like Eggman comics. Oh yeah, so this is the artist G.NG. Again, I'll link them all down below. I didn't even open this yet, but these are Eggman buttons. The one that caught my eye was this egg. I thought it was a potato at first, but he's vomiting. So I got a bunch of the buttons. I couldn't resist. I love buttons. And then I also got their sticker pack. They were selling a sticker pack of these wonderful Eggman characters. So there's Eggman, I believe that's a potato, that's an owl, goose. It's so cute, look at that. So they're in a truck. I love this guy. I think he's an owl, but so this is a sticker pack of 5, but isn't that adorable? It inspires me to make so many more stickers with that chunky line. But like, oh, look at his family. I love it. Ah, this is the one. Yes. And then I got a sticker sheet. So this is separate, but Eggman comics. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at him. Yes, Eggman. So I got a bunch of that, and then the bag that it came with is amazing too. So I got some Eggman merch. And the next table I went to, I always also buy from my table mates. So people who are on my left and my right, I always buy things from them just because it's a nice thing to do. I really like to remember who I'm beside. I didn't do that for my first convention. So my first few conventions. So I started doing that later on. So I got a sticker. Where's the sticker? Oh, there it is. I don't know I'll look them up later. They don't have their branding at the back, but I got these the sticker sheet of some awesome fruits in different wonderful colors. So I got that. Again, I'll link the artist down below. And then I got 2 things from my table mate on my left side. Her name is Kaylee Rowena. I got this tiny zine. Again, it's a 1-pager zine. No staples required, and it looks like it's risograph printed. This one is called Labyrinth House, and I don't want to show you the whole thing, but it's like a zine about like a house, a labyrinth, or a labyrinth house. I got this from her, and I also got some free stickers that she gave me at the end of the day because I gave her a sticker book just for a trade. So she gave me the stickers. I think it is a she. I think she goes by she, her, but this crab with hat. This house that is actually eyeing, and Oh, I also got a button, but I left the button in my jacket, so I got a button from her that says haunt this house, I think. But yeah, look at this guy, the haunted house, and this ghosty. So love that, really cute. That is from Kaylee Rowena. Again, I'll link everybody down below. And then I got the next table that I went to was from, I think it was a duo. So I got this awesome zine called Bugzzz. I love zines like this, just like different kind of zines. It's just a zine of bugs in wonderfully drawn style. I love this one. I love this beetle. So it's like an accordion. I love it. Yeah, so this is by Slugtrain and Yawn Stand. But again, yeah, this is the Bugzzz zine. Amazing. I love that. Oh, I should put all the stuff that I've shown you on this side. Done. I think that was it for the third floor. So I went to the second floor. The second floor was humongous, so I really remember. Actually, it was easier for me to remember which tables I dropped by because of my budget. So I was really picky. I tend to go for people that I know, kind of. Like I discovered new people by that artists through that way. Like I discovered the Eggman peeps, Kaylee, and the bug people, but the people who made this, I really love their style. So I found a bunch of artists, but because I was so time constrained and also budget constrained, I was quite picky. So the second floor, the first stop I went to was Vivian Zhou's table. I saw them advertising this zine on Instagram. They said they were going to have it at TCAF, and I went to their table and I got it, this beautiful black and white zine by Vivian Zhou. They do other comics too, which I really like. So I dropped by their table. I was too shy to say hi, so I wasn't sure if it was actually Vivian at the table, but I didn't say hi because I was too shy. But I got this zine, Dreams of Flying. It's a zine, I guess. It's also a comic, but beautiful, clean line art. So that's Dreams of Flying. I got that from their table, and I also dropped by Jason Liu's table, and Jason is a local artist. I've known him for a while now. He actually is the he created the Mississauga Comic Expo, which I've tabled maybe 3 times now. So I got his comic called The Pitiful Human Lizard, which is his own take of a superhero of Toronto. And there's a better picture of him back here. So I really wanted to support his stuff because I love following his work. He's grown so much, and he's a really nice guy. So I got The Pitiful Human Lizard. So if you're interested in like action comics and very like character-driven drama comics with action and superheroes, I recommend following Jason Liu's work. He signed it for me too. But to spell it is like this. So Jason, L-O-O. Again, I'll link everybody down below. So really, really clean style, just very nice. So I got that. If you can hear the weed whackers, they're out again. Okay, and then I dropped by Sami Alwani's table, and Sami was actually my table mate when I first tabled at TCAF, and I have been following his work since then, and he was nominated for the Doug Wright Award for his work for this book. So I wanted to support him, and I got his book, and I'm really excited to read this because he has a very, very distinct voice, and his art is great. It's very emotional. So I got this beautiful bound book from him called The Pleasure of Text, and it was really nice to see him. He remembered me, I think, because he did say, "Hey, Joy," and then he said we tabled together, and yeah, so it was really nice to see him. So I got his book, and I'm really excited to read that. Look how thick this boy is. So I got that. Congratulations, Sami. I know you don't watch these vlogs, but congrats. And then I dropped by Meaghan Carter's table, and Meaghan is a friend of mine. I've known her for a long time now. She actually was the one who invited me to do that talk at Max the Mutt, and we've hung out. I think we met each other first at MCX, but I got her new zine called Hathor, and this is a book report zine by Meaghan Carter, so that's her name, and she does very action-oriented comics with female leads. So if you're interested in that, I recommend looking at her stuff. She's been actually working on a comic for a long time now, and so I mean, like, you should follow her work if you really like action. Oh, it's signed. I don't know if she signed this or it's part of the print, but yeah. Let me look up what I'm drawing a blank now about what her comic is called, but I see updates of that all the time. And she's been working really hard on those comics, and it's like a web comic, so she's constantly posting about it. Yes, that's what it's called. I don't know why I was drawing a blank, but it's called Godslave. So yeah, Meaghan Carter, if you're interested in seeing her action work. I forgot, but I dropped by to get this pomegranate pin from Tame mag, and it was actually a table that was doing anthology, so they have a bunch of stories and a bunch of artists that they represent, and this pomegranate pin really drew me in. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I usually don't go for pins, only buttons, but this one was awesome. I love pomegranates. So, and it's such a nice little shape. So cute. So that's what I got. And then I dropped by. Ooh, my camera cut off because it overheated, so hopefully it didn't cut in an awkward spot. But I just realized I do have a card for the Bugzzz peeps, and this is it. It's so cute. Nice quality too, but here's their info. Look at this, look. But I will link them down below, so I just found the business card, so that's it. Okay. Okay, so I also got, I remember this because I saw their work and I thought it's really funny. I wanted to buy more things from them, but I had run out of money by that point in time. I was only on the second floor. So I didn't go to the first floor. I wish I did, because I know there are some more artists down there who have come from outside of Canada, so a lot of international folks, but I just couldn't make it, and so I feel really bad. But I got this sticker. It's a sticker comic. It's a sticker comic by Peña, and I actually got it for my boyfriend because I thought it was so funny. So it's these aliens. Let me read you, if you can read that. We recovered a piece of their technology, my dude. Excellent. Let us see what secrets it holds, and it's a nude pic. Or it's a dick pic, but I got that from my boyfriend. And when I went downstairs, or when I went to grab this, I actually wanted to show you something funny. I think I filmed a little bit of this, but all weekend the volunteers at TCAF were shilling, well, not shilling, we're giving out boxes, like boxes of liquid death. And yes, it looks like alcohol or beer, but it's actually just water. And it was so funny because the guests who came by who saw us drinking this were like, "Are you drinking alcohol?" And all the artists are just like, "No, it's just water. It's not even carbonated. It's just water. It's just in this awesome looking can." Like, they really marketed this well, because everybody was like, "What is that? It's just water. It's not carbonated. It doesn't taste like anything." They even have 2 different cans. So I actually picked this up before I left. I wanted to give it to my boyfriend. So yeah, aren't they cool looking? They're just cans of water. And everybody was just, I kept hearing like these cans open up, and it sounded like people were having like drinks, but it looked like people were having alcohol, but it is just water. Murder your thirst. Oh, this one's sparkling. I didn't know that. Okay, so they do have sparkling. So this one's sparkling and this one's regular water, liquid death. Funny, right? Yeah, so all right, let me give these to him. He can put it in his fridge. All right, we're almost done. I got some gifts from Aviva. Aviva is the CEO and creator of the Washisstation, who made my tinikling or country dance washi tape. So she came from Montreal and she dropped by my table and she bought, I gave her a sticker book as as a sign of appreciation about her making my washi design into a washi. But also I wanted to give people that I knew sticker books because I thought it was really nice, and like everybody deserves to get the sticker book. So if you get it for free, that's even more awesome. But yeah, she dropped by my table and she gave me a bunch of gifts from her store. So what she does is she curates a lot of artist work and makes it into washi tape, sticker sheets, postcards. So she's like, have your pick of the stuff. So she gave me a sticker sheet by Ness. So the artist here is Ness, and it's just a sticker sheet of watercolor dinosaurs that are so adorable. That's the artist's name, Ness. And then I also had my pick of some washi designs. I picked this one. This is a washi design by Naito. I love their work. I follow them on Twitter. I follow them on Instagram. It's kind of hard to see, but their work is so beautiful. I really love it. But I got this washi tape by Naito, care of the Washi Station, and Aviva gave me this one, which is Filipino mythological creature. She said it was really appropriate, and I was like, yeah, totally. So I got this. The artist, I have to look it up, but yeah, so they're washi tapes of Filipino mythology, like the chicken, the dragon, I forgot what they were called, but they're from the Philippines, so yeah, I got that. I bet there's more in here. So it's like a stamp washi as well, which is the best. I got a sticker from her. Again, the artist it's not here, but it's by a different artist. And then somebody dropped their sticker by my table, and somebody just put it on my table. So I don't know whose sticker this is, but I thought it was really cute actually. Looks like rice fields or a green poop. It's cute. Alright, and the last thing I have right here, I might have some stuff in my luggage, but I got these books from Silver Sprocket, which is, they're a publishing company, and I got these books. I traded books. I traded a sticker book and then they're like, pick books. So I picked this one. This is Girl in the World by Caroline Cash. I really was drawn by the art, so I wanted to get it. And it's like printed on this like kind of newsprint paper in here. So this one, Girl in the World from Silver Sprocket, published by Silver Sprocket. And I also picked this Little Tunny Snail Diaries, and look at that. Look how nostalgic that is. It has a lock. Remember, I had this, a diary like this with a lock as a kid, and I was like, yeah, nobody's gonna ever open it, but you can just pry this open with a pen, honestly. So I got this. I have to open it because I need to take the key, but yeah, so this book is by Grace Gogarty. And yeah, I thought it was really awesome. The art style is really fun, and then this one, so yeah, so that is what I got at TCAF. I got the gifts, I got stuff that I bought with my budget, and yeah, it was a really good time. So I'm gonna actually start editing this vlog before I talk about TCAF and my experience itself, and my experience of it. I just really wanted to add this haul in because I want to show you guys the artists that I've discovered and the artists that I've been following, and just show you what I got, because I think that's half of the fun of going to a convention. So yeah, I'm gonna start editing and kind of cooling down. Alright, this will have to do. It's a little dark in here. I don't know if that's any better. It's just creating, I turned my ring light on, so it's creating kind of a halo effect, but that's the best I can do. I don't have a light on this corner in my room where my fig plant is, but I wanted to end off the vlog by talking about TCAF 2022. I don't know if I'll cover everything on this part of the vlog, but I thought I'd talk about it just so I don't talk about it in the next vlog when it's a little bit old news. So let's talk about it right now. It's really hot today, so I'm wearing like just this outfit, but okay, so I used the same notebook as I did in VanCaf, which is great because I can just compare my totals to VanCaf. So I split my tally, my really kind of weird tally, from day 1 and day 2, and I also kind of write down, mostly I write down roughly what I sold. I mean, this is probably not accurate. I probably missed a couple things, but I like to write my first sale. If what I sold, I need to write down the originals that I sell, because a lot of the originals that I sell, I don't have their prices marked anywhere, because I just kind of randomly put the prices on price tags. So when I sell an original, I note it down and how much it costs. Like I note the title and how much it costs, just so I know. But I broke another record for conventions, and I just wanted to preface this TCAF talk and say that it's not like the money that I'm talking about, I don't want to be like boastful about it. I just want to be open with what I make with these conventions. As you know, I have another job, so this thing that I do on the side is not really my main source of income. But yeah, I just wanted to preface that it's not me being arrogant, it's not me being boastful, it's just me talking to you guys about things that I do with the art stuff, and I want to be honest and open with what I do. So just wanted to preface it with that, because I broke another record for TCAF. I broke my record at VanCAF. I made, like I think I mentioned, I made I made $22,191.25 on the 2 days of VanCAF, and for the 2 days of TCAF, I'll just go with the final count. The grand total for the 2 days I did was $3,833.43. So that's almost $4,000, which is really insane. I'm like trying to think of reasons why I made so much compared to before. One, it's because as I have been going to conventions and making stuff for conventions, I've kind of picked up on what people like. I feel maybe this is one of the factors. I have also a lot of stuff that I sell. I sell sticker books, I sell stickers, I sell comics, I used to sell like I sell buttons, I used to sell like felt pins, I also tried to sell t-shirts. I didn't sell any apparel this year, but I think I kind of cover a lot of bases. So if I just have a bunch of stuff for sale. But like, I don't know, it's so insane how much I made this time around that I just feel really lucky. It's so crazy that people are dropping by my table and buying stuff for me. And I sold a lot of comics. TCAF compared to VanCAF, I sold a bunch more comics at TCAF. So the first day, as you saw in the vlog, it was so busy I couldn't really vlog anything. So it was kind of like the first day of VanCAF, where it was just like kind of go from beginning to end. There was a slow part in the first hour of the first day of the convention, which is totally normal, and then it just kind of picked up throughout the day. There was like one lull for lunchtime when people were having lunch, and then after that everybody just came back and people were buying stuff. Both sides of my tables were busy, and I think everybody was busy, which was crazy because I was concerned about where I was tabling, or where my table was. I was on the third floor in the corner, and I was afraid by the time people got to the second floor they'd be overwhelmed and not want to go to the third floor, or some might not even know about the third floor. But I heard a bunch of people say that they would start from the third floor and go to the bottom. So a lot of people did that. They used the elevators to go up, they bought stuff at the third floor, or they looked around the third floor and then they made their way down. So foot traffic was quite good for where I was. So I think foot traffic is good for everybody. Although I heard that in the first floor, where a lot of international exhibitors were, there was like a kind of a part like behind the fountain where people could not, like, people weren't going as much because it was kind of hidden. So I felt bad for those people, but I just heard it from one, so I'm not totally sure about that. But yeah, so my worries about the foot traffic were really not a worry. There was enough foot traffic for everybody from the third floor. I didn't table on the second or the first, so I wouldn't know, but I thought, yeah, I shouldn't have been worried about that, so that was good. But many more people bought comics, and I think the first day a lot more people had more of their money or their budget. So by the time the second day came around, most of the people who were spending money were people who did not come on Saturday. So Sundays was the only day they could come, and Sunday was the only day they could purchase stuff. So definitely sales slowed down by the second day, but they were still pretty good. Kind of the same feel as VanCAF, where first day was really busy and the second day was slower. So on top of the one commission or sketch that I made, which I charged $20 for, the one for Julian, I sold 12 originals. So I sold my Snail Mom illustration, which was $30. I sold my Demon Mouth illustration, which I priced for $100. That's the illustration of the girl with her mouth wide open. I really like that, but I sold it for $100. I sold the new mushroom painting that I just did in the last vlog. I priced that at $80, so I sold that. I sold my waffle illustration from November, where there's this lady making like egg waffles, but they're made of eyeballs. I sold that. That was $80. I sold something called ice cream. Oh yeah, the ice cream illustration. I think if I have time, I'll put their illustrations here. $30. There was the cat screaming. I sold that for $30. I actually sold the Rite of Passage illustration, which I had priced at $150 to somebody. So I didn't even remember that, but I sold that. The Devil Apple one. I sold the Reading Girl, Harpy, the Bat Lady, not the Bat Lady, just I sold, like, I drew something that was 3 bats, and I priced that at $10, and I sold the camp drawing for $30. So much more sales of originals this time around, just because I think there was way more traffic, but definitely there were a lot more comic sales this time around. I thought I'd sell more sticker books, but I don't know the exact count, but I think I sold about maybe 35 sticker books. I was hoping to sell more, but I think, and another thing about the 3rd floor is by the time people got to the 3rd floor, if they didn't do the 3rd floor first, is their budget ran out, or they ran out of cash. So I think that might be another reason why. I had constant button sales, because buttons, there was a lot of choices for buttons, and I noticed a lot of people, or a lot of artists, were also selling buttons. Maybe my eyes were just drawn to buttons, but I noticed a lot of buttons on the table. And I even bought buttons from an artist, the Eggman artist. I bought a bunch of buttons from her. My hollow slime boba sticker was very, very popular, and I sold a bunch of hollow comic stickers, those new ones. And I sold a lot of Too Much on Your Plate comics, which is amazing, because at VanCaf I didn't really sell much of those. Didn't sell much of Dental Plan. Might have been because it was kind of hidden on my table. So yeah, more comic sales, which is great. I also sold more prints, I think, just because, again, more foot traffic means it's more likely that people are going to buy my prints. But the most popular print was the Frog Feast and the Mushroom print. That lady was the 3rd popular. A lot of people bought her because I had Mushroom and Frog Feast were like $10, and the $5 prints, that was the most popular $5 print I had, was Bat Lady. So although on the 2nd day more people bought Draw or Die, actually equal amounts of people bought the Draw or Die print on day 1 and 2. I only sold 5 washi tapes, and I brought a lot of those. Yeah, I only sold 5 washi tapes. I think it's because I didn't really showcase them on the table. I didn't show any examples of what the washi looks like, so it's less likely that people are gonna know what they're getting. So and they weren't displayed as prominently as my other merchandise. But yeah, again, overall very, very successful at TCAF. Almost $4,000 made, and I don't even know if I can break this record. We'll see. I don't think I'll be tabling at TCAF next year, because they usually have this thing where if you've tabled the previous year, you are not going to be guaranteed a table, just because they want to give other artists a chance. You might be waitlisted, so if you're waitlisted and somebody kind of cancels on their table, you might be able to get another table, but I doubt that I'm going to make it into TCAF next year, although I usually apply anyway, just in case. But if I do get in, that'd be awesome. If I don't, that's fine. I can be a guest. It's been a long time since I just walked around TCAF without a care in the world. So yeah, and so TCAF was really great. There are so many volunteers that can help you out if you needed to go to the washroom. They were walking around giving you cans of that liquid death if you were thirsty. Some of them even brought boxes. If you wanted a full box of those, you can get those. What else? Like VanCaf, they had a room for staff, volunteers, and artists and exhibitors. If you wanted a break from the crowd, they had like a quiet room with a bunch of snacks. So I went there about twice. I went there to have lunch on the first day, because my friend was able to take over for me for about half an hour. I had lunch there. They had like a bunch of snacks. They had apples, oranges, chips. They had Welch's fruit snacks. They had the the Liquid Death cans all over the place. They had some Starbucks coffee if you wanted some. I just really enjoy snacks, so I like to list them all out. They had like almonds, they had trail mix, they had like a variety of things you can kind of munch on. So you didn't really have to buy lunch, so you can save money and just pay for dinner later. So they had that. They had the volunteers running around everywhere, and everyone was really nice. There was a little bit of confusion in the beginning when you had to sign up, but I think it's because that library is actually a functioning library throughout the weekend, so they can't really put up signage during the day, I think. They just let people know who are using the library that there will be an event, but it still functions as a regular library, so they had to keep in mind the people who are just using it for library versus going to the event. So it wasn't that bad actually. So yeah, setup was great. In the vlog you saw that there wasn't a lot of space behind the tables, but on the first day in the morning they actually decided to pull some of the tables forward, so exhibitors did have a little bit more room to sit and just have stock in the back there. And I think that happened when I tabled back in 2019 on the first day that they decided to give the exhibitors a little bit more space in the back. I think this is only relevant for the people on the sideline, so the second and third floors. But when I walked around the second floor in the separate room, people had a lot of space. So and probably the first floor they had more space compared to the people who are on like the canopy, not like the balcony sort of. So really good experience. I've always had a pretty good experience at TCAF. I've never had any trouble. Everyone was very nice. My table mates were extremely nice, and just really talented. When I was able to walk around on the last day, it was just nice to see everybody that I've been following or discover new artists like you saw in my haul. So I followed a bunch of people and a bunch of artists. Another thing too was really great was seeing old friends from Seneca. When I went to Seneca, the school Seneca, I had a bunch of classmates come up to me and say, hey, how are you doing? What's been going on? So we had a little chat over a table. It was so nice to see them. I saw people from high school. Well, one person from high school who dropped by and bought me some donuts. Thank you so much, Adrian. I don't think you watch these vlogs. But he got me like mochi donuts, which my friend and I like just devoured. They were so good. I saw my boyfriend's friend came by. He was actually the first sale of the day, and he bought a comic book, and I was just so surprised. And I saw two teachers from Seneca who dropped by my table and bought some comics. I saw my table mate from my very first convention called Unplugged Expo. I don't remember her name. I should have taken down her contact information, but I'm sure if I looked up my old vlogs from that expo I can find her. But she said hi. She's like, I was with you tabling at Unplugged Expo, and I was just like, oh my god, that was so long ago. And she just like, you know, your art has grown so much. And I just felt like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like, she would remember me. And so that was really nice. Yeah, a couple people from school. Who else? It was just crazy seeing some old faces and some new faces who introduced themselves saying, you know, I watch your vlogs. A bunch of people came up to me and said, hey, I watch your vlogs. I put them on in the background when I'm working on stuff. And I was just like, thank you so much for watching my stuff. And so it was really just nice. Oh, I met Chris Hong. I recognized her. I said hello. Yeah, so it was really fun. And I met up with an old friend, online friend. Her name is Furu, or she goes by Furu online, and I feel like I call her that just automatically, but she has like a real name. So we met up for bubble tea with her partner at the end of the first day. It was so fun. I wish I had spent more time with them, but my parents came by, so I had to say hello to my parents. So it was kind of all over the place on the first day. TCAF also actually has some like after parties for staff, volunteers, and the exhibitors, and also exhibitors' friends. So I didn't go to those because I've never gone to those because I'm always so tired by the end of the conventions. Hopefully next time I'll be able to do that thing, but I could not make it. I was too tired. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I did a bunch of sticker trades with fellow tablers. It's nice to see fellow table people or fellow exhibitors walk around because you can tell they're walking around. They have their exhibitor badge. and just said hi, like how's your day going, how did you do the day before. So my lanyard got caught on my plant here. But yeah, it was a really fun time. It's always been a fun time tabling at TCAF, so if you are able to do it, I suggest TCAF the show. It's been amazing. So it's another show I would recommend. VanCAF I would recommend. TCAF I would recommend. I think at this point I have tabled 3 times. So yeah, it's great for me because it's local. It's not very far, and I have a friend who lives there who's been helping me out, and she enjoys the day. She helped me lug the bag around, so you probably saw her earlier. She helped me quite a bit during the weekend, and I really am really appreciative of her help. I don't think she watches these vlogs, but if you're watching, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know if I probably could have done it without you, but it was way more enjoyable with my friend helping me. And I met a couple of table artists or exhibitors or table people who have like their friends just helping out, and it's so great. It's so great. Thank you for helping me out. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so that's TCAF. I don't think I covered everything. I just wanted to let you know my like kind of off the cuff thoughts about it. It was overall really great. I was quite successful. I broke another record, or I broke my previous record at VanCAF. And my next convention is going to be a small one. It's called the Kazoo Print Expo, which I believe is in Guelph, but it's a very small local convention, not very far from me, so I'm going to be there next. I'm probably going to be selling mostly sticker books and prints, not too much comics because it's quite kid-friendly, that convention. A lot of kids come by, so probably a bunch of buttons and stuff. So yeah, that's my next convention, and after that I think I have Zine in October. I have not decided whether or not I would go to Thought Bubble yet, but I'm kind of stewing on that, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I think I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the clips that I did take at TCAF and my haul, and I hope I entertained you for a while. But yeah, I cannot do this stuff without you, because without your support, without you guys watching my stuff and like enjoying my work, I wouldn't really do this as much as I do it. So just thank you guys so much for watching. If you said hello at the table, if you say hi at the comments, I really appreciate it. But if you're a hermit or somebody who just likes to lurk in the background, I appreciate you too, because I'm the same way. But yeah, thank you so much. Whether you support me by being a member or just watching my videos, like I really appreciate it. You don't have to give me money to support me. You just have to enjoy my vlogs and watch my stuff. And again, thank you so much. I'm gonna sign off here before I become a weird rambling mess, but thank you guys so much again. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you in the next one. It's probably gonna be comics. I'm gonna jump back into painting that comic for Shortbox. Oh yeah, Shortbox was another con I have. It's online though. But oh, another thing, the TCAF digital marketplace is still open until the 26th, so if you want to grab some stuff from me, you can do that. But there are other artists who have been to TCAF, who've tabled at TCAF, who have some of their stuff on sale there. So all you have to do is look up TCAF digital marketplace, search the artist that you're looking for, and buy their stuff. TCAF is actually handling all the shipping, so support some artists there who tabled at TCAF. And check it out. So okay, bye. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.